Hi there friends and welcome back to my gameplay series of Per Aspera. I'm Icon and this is episode 9. We are at the verge of greening this planet. I mean completely. Like seriously. If we look at this, we're seeing here water, coastal lines, and that green stuff here is supposed to be the beginning of actual plant life on this planet. So we're doing a good job, I guess. But there's still a lot to be done. So first of all, we need more CO2. O2, not CO2. And to achieve that, let's see, are there any new special projects? No. What I need to do would be establishing a new colony somewhere where I could acquire new water for my operation, because all things considered, we are suffering a pretty heavy shortage on water. Apart from that, all the materials are quite available, and I'm not seeing too many problems, but water will become an issue sooner or later, which is kind of strange because we're creating that much water here on the planet, but obviously we're only able to use the water from the underground deposits. I can't agree with that logic at this point, but let's just assume that this water is not edible, or well, you get my idea. Let's just say it's not gonna be something people could live from, because we're using that water to create food after all. Oh, that wasn't bad. So of course it has to be connected with that, and yeah, I'm well aware of the fact that I'm building right into a flood zone here, but well, we got to, you know. I don't see any chance of acquiring the materials I need otherwise. So let's go. Alright, Hyperloops will take 3 more years, obviously. Right now the research production is very, very low. New colonists arrive. Yay. Alright, so those are quite some highways by now. I mean, this is all a temporary source of material, because after all, this area here will be flooded sooner or later. I wonder if flooding will shut down the facility or not. I actually haven't checked that. So but I assume that buildings which are flooded are not operational anymore. I mean, anything else would be strange, I think. Well, I can now drop down a new landing site as soon as I know where I could find some new water. I was so sure that I already had some deposit in Vision, but well, I'm somehow unable to find it again. I wanted to do some Hyperloop connection with another base, but well, I'm not gonna try out somewhere to find something without knowing what I'm finding there. Just plopping down a base randomly somewhere doesn't sound like something I want to do. So okay, we're really suffering from a nasty material shortage here, but I do understand how that's happening. There are no worker hubs here in the vicinity, and that's absolutely killing it. So, gotta create more worker hubs to counteract that. It's just you need so many of these hubs to to keep the ball rolling. So, but that worker factory is, I guess one will be still enough. So 700 water in here, 400 water in here. Well, hopefully that extractor will be up and ready soon. Apart from that, my work is happening basically all by itself, because the O2 amount in the atmosphere is steadily rising due to the greenhouses I built, or biodomes they're called. So I got 2 worker hubs here, so I want to increase the workload here a bit, because I feel like I really need more worker hubs in general. Bam! We lost that maintenance factory facility there. Alright. So my food factories are well, current production 2.9, potential production 8.4. There's a constant lack of water here, but I'm not surprised about that. And that's why I'm amping up my workforce of little workers, because, well, it is quite obvious that we'll need more than we have right now. Okay. The Hyperloop project is really taking forever, but at least, well, I wonder, is there any reason not to put up more, no, there's no reason not to put up more biodomes. I mean, they convert CO2 into O2. Right now I have, yeah, I won't be losing anything. No, it's okay. Let's make that 8 of them. It'll only speed up the process if I'm understanding everything correctly. And these biodomes eat up the materials which are racking up here anyways. Aluminum and glass are, well, as necessary as they were during the early game, they are now growing less and less important for the moment. Therefore, I'm quite okay with that. So, my friends, what are you finding? Nothing, obviously. Well, oh, there would be even iron to be taken. So, what I want to do is amp up my efforts. You know, if I'm understanding that right, more scanners will be more output. I have so much power left over. I can have hundreds of uranium units lying around, which I don't need. So, yeah, I'll just do that, you know. So, iron. Is there any iron in my claimable vicinity? Well, only that bad boy, and let me guess, no maintenance, no power. Awesome. So we'd need not only maintenance, we'd also need power to claim that. I don't like that, honestly. Storms? Are you guys kidding me? Do we have, are we seeing here our first storms? Awesome. More meteors. That's okay. Carbon. Carbon, uranium, aluminum. There's lots of uranium in that mountain. More carbon. Chemical plants. So, this seems to be a necessary step. What about my carbon mines? So, 188, 2.9k. So, carbon, I'm absolutely stacked. Oh, look at here. There's an iron deposit. Easier to be taken, and down here another one. So yeah. So yeah, that's more like it, you see? That's chowing through the sectors a lot more effectively. Awesome. Alright, that's better. Let's check out maintenance. So I want to pick up that iron ore. So we're gonna be well, I'm gonna be connecting these perimeters with each other. So because I really don't see any trouble with that, you know. So focus that one. And how's life back here? So production ain't backing up. That's good. Partially at least. So how about creating a worker hub in between here too? And one in between here too. The thing about those worker hubs is they literally only need two energy points, or what? Well, what's the unit? Whatever. And then they just need to be fed by the worker factory, and that's that. So once you actually have enough materials to keep the ball rolling, amp up your worker bot population, you won't be regretting it. As far as I'm seeing things, a bigger worker bot population makes life just easier. They might be not that smart, but if you just toss a lot of them at your tasks, you somehow get them done. As of now, I mean, I consider myself mid-game. Let's see how things will progress here. So those biodomes are slowly doing their job, it seems. Well, you know, any good reason not to spam more of them? So that's 10. Let's make them a dozen. There we go. Yay! The tech is finally being finished. Awesome. So down here, the next water deposit. Hyperloops! Oh, finally. So, let's see. Space. Aerobrake ice asteroid. To release water. Not that interested. Space elevator. Efficient transfer of resources to and from orbit. Oh my god, that would be an end from that would reduce the amount of resources necessary. Crater dome. Domed colony that houses 1,000 colonists. Bioengineered cyanobacteria. Converts CO2 into O2. Aquadome. That's what we need. That's where we're gonna be researching towards too. I need more O2. That's the next quest. So let's keep going. I feel like the game experience here is... I'm not gonna put a cherry on it. It is quite limiting and restraining at points, but I do enjoy the actual content so much. Allows transport between distant points of cargo and workers. So I guess that's where a new colony would come into play. So, well, I'm not that interested yet, so I'm not gonna play around with that for now. I'm going to increase the maintenance area, so there we go. Oh no, do you see that? Well, I'll just hope that it'll work out. If not, I'm gonna be very, very sad and well. So let's focus that a bit, and more worker hubs, as I've said before, amp up that population. Meanwhile, Mars is growing greener and greener. But there's a constant race against the resources. I feel like that's the core game loop, actually. Your personal race against the resources. If the game is too boring for you, just amp up the difficulty. The difficulty level increases or decreases the amount of resources per deposit, and increases the amount of wear and tear due to the Martian weather. So I feel like that's definitely gonna be something for people who grow bored with this game. For me, I'm just enjoying the show of theoretically terraforming a planet and having a neat game at the same time. Because this game might be not a revelation gameplay-wise, but it's not bad either, you know? It's fun at what it does. It has some serious issues, but I haven't met a single game that did not have any issues. And some of them get ironed out, and some of them just never do get ironed out. It's just... I feel like people are expecting too much from games quite often. But well. So we got to finish those projects as soon as possible now, because we got no maintenance. Let's close the no maintenance gap here. Prioritize these buildings a bit. Obviously the chemical plants want to be finished as soon as possible too. I'm okay with that. The chemical plants are important after all. Very much so. So yeah, I really noticed that the scanner spam is a very, very good strategy. They are quite costly material-wise early game, but I would definitely build more scanners early game next time. If I would be doing this again, that's one thing I would definitely do differently. So I'm not able to upgrade these roads yet again, I see. So we need another fission plant. There. Some new road upgrades. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I really like to drop worker hubs to create roads between places that have no roads yet, like here. Shortcuts to make well, create shortcuts and create more roads for the robots to traverse on, because I'm living under the impression that these robots are unable to share a road. Like, if there's one robot at on a road, no other robot can traverse that same road. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I feel like the game does work like that. I'm not sure if I'm right about that, though. Alright, there we go. But what I am sure about is that these road upgrades help a ton. So let's do one large project here. And upgrade them another time. It's gonna be the first time that I upgrade roads another time, so excited. Oh no. Like, this kink is something the game could really lose. It's so uncomfortable to be nervous about that the whole time, you know. Alright, but what about the iron? So let's check out my mines. Chemical plant at 0 efficiency. Yeah, that's because it's empty, right? Right. So sometimes you should check your facilities which are at 0 efficiency due to these things. So yay, biotech. So let's go for those cyanobacteria. So that was one silicon mine, and that's the other silicon mine. So I'm out of silicon, as it seems. But not out of iron. Okay, so looks like there's well, the workers don't want to work. Interesting. Okay, but silicon first. How about this? This is quite awesome. Alright, nice. So these things are slowly worked out. So, oops, not the maintenance facility. More worker hubs, of course, and now another water extractor, and yeah, well, no maintenance. Dang. So yeah, just gonna suffer in silence and just accept my defeat here, okay? And I'll just put up a maintenance facility here, and I'll firmly believe in the fact that one day we're definitely gonna need them. One day we're definitely gonna need them. Seems like the road upgrade went a little bit buggy there. Well, okay. So oh, look at that. This maintenance facility instantly paid off. Haha, wonderful. I love it when a plan comes together. So, I feel like my efforts are not paying off enough here. This will take way too long if I go with the methods I got here. So we really need more more O2 production somehow. So I don't want to go for the oxygen release plants because they eat up the resources I feel like I need the most. I guess the biodomes are not too powerful. I mean, it would be quite understandable because they only have a, well, they're just passive cost, you know? Or, well, no, that's not entirely right. They only cost you, they only have a one-time cost, basically, yeah. That's more what I want to say. So let's nail down a few more worker hubs here and there. Make sure the road network is widespread. So really have no clue why these iron mines are not being worked. I mean, it's one thing about this game I really have a hard time understanding. Sometimes things just don't work and you have little to no information about why. But, well, quite happy that I haven't ran into any game-breaking bugs so far, so I'm quite okay with that. Alright, some more road upgrades because they are just good. And then, well, I'm quite afraid my chemical deposits will be empty soon here too. So, look at that. Mars. Having water and all. I love it. So, apart from that, how are my greenhouses going? Or, well, the biodomes much more. And the other projects. Because, we need that iron, friends, and as far as I've understood things, I don't have too many other iron mines here. Well, this iron mine. And the steel factory is suffering from an input shortage, yeah. So that's something I've heard people talk about in the reviews and also in my comments. Yeah, I have no clue what the reason behind that is, you know. Can't really tell. The only wild suggestion I could take so far is that the game does prefer that one mine for some inexplicable reason. It's the only thing I can think of. That this one iron mine is supposed to be delivering to the other guys, but I wouldn't understand why. So let's see, I'm going to build a storage center right next to that. Maybe this will resolve something, but, well, apart from that, well, we're progressing slowly here. I mean, there's more iron in my stockpile that I'm using here right now. It's really just odd. At the same time, these mines are just standing still. Hey, look at that. So, I wonder if too high distances are actually a problem. So, Let's try that. So every larger mineral ops will now receive their own storage centers. And we're gonna see if that's not doing something for against the bad situation here. So one more over here. Would be awesome if that would have been the solution to the whole problem. Anyways, it's time to end yet another successful and enjoyable episode. I really like this game. I can't stop liking it, even though it has its kinks and everything. But yeah, at the same time, I feel like I really enjoy what's happening here from visual and aesthetic standpoint. And well, also this resource race game is not as bad as I was afraid it would be. The constant push for expansion is a quite interesting gameplay. Anyways, so gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching. Drop me a comment down below as usual. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'd be happy about your support. And see you soon. Bye bye.